Hello and welcome to episode 138 of Comics with Stevey D. And today I have a fun show lined up for you. I have my first Sideways comic in my collection. And this is Hulk vs. Thor, Banner of War, Part 1 from 2022, number 1, cover art by Gary Frank and Brad Anderson. And it's a direct page from the interior they used to make this shot. And let me see if I can dig this one out. I hope everybody had a nice Easter time. The family came together and there it is. They used that to make the cover. We had a good time. Kids running around crazy, eating all that candy all day long. They had fun. The next book I have is Origins of Marvel Comics, number 1. And this book here has landmark issues all in one magazine. This is from 2023. And it has the Fantastic Four from 1961, Amazing Fantasy, Spider-Man 1962, X-Men 1963, and Avengers. And what's so cool about this, I got this oversized comic book with all these great covers out of the dollar band, and it's in mint condition. And there is the cover of Fantastic Four. And to have all these gems in your collection is kind of cool. And then here's the Spider-Man's first appearance. I could never afford these books in my collection. I've seen them. I've even had the first issue of Iron Man in my hands, but I didn't own it. But it was fun just to have it in my hand. And there's the X-Men. So I got all these covers. And here's the Avengers. So I got all these great covers for $1 to add to the collection. And that's the way I like to collect, Doesn't have to cost a fortune to have historical significance in comic collecting. Now here's a promotional comic book that's interesting. This was by the Uniroyal Rubber Tire Company, which they made Keds sneakers, Keds, K-E-D-S. And this is Colonel Keds and his Exciting Bell rocket belt. It's a nice book. It has a interior centerfold that has aviation history from the Wright brothers on a little bit. And that was a cool one. Now this next book is a very interesting comic book. Okay. This is Captain America. Is this number 3? Yeah. Captain America number 3 from 2018. And this pays homage to so many cowboy movies and Western characters. It has the hat from Clint Eastwood, the hair of General Custer, and the boots with the fray on them, Daniel Boone, and an American Indigenous People shield, and there's Dum Dum Dugan. Cap looks like he's in a gunfight, but there's no gun he's going to draw. So all those cowboy references in here. And it says Jack Kirby, but it's from 2018. So I got to research to see if Kirby was still alive at that time. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments. That would be great. All right, I have a cool book here. This is Marvel Team Up King Size Annual #1, featuring Spider-Man and the X-Men. And this was from I want to say 1976, but I'm not sure. Well, I have to open it up and look, but I like to open up the comic books. It's a 50 center. Oh, it says it on the cover. 1976. All right. So the mind is still with me a little bit. Okay, here's a cool sci-fi cover, which I really like. Trying to get the glare off of it. This is The Adventures of Theon, 1 of 3 from 1986. Black and white interiors, Pyramid Comics. And it's really cool, pretty girl one. I like the spears of the planets in the background. That'll go in my space collection. Now, this one I had to get when I saw the cover. This is the Iron Man Thing variant. If you look, it's the Thing inside of the Iron Man. And you can see his gauntlets and the Thing. It's a combination of the two characters. This is Iron Man #2. I think it's a very recent comic. I would say 2022. I have to open this one up and see. Maybe 20, even more modern it could be, because I've never seen this cover before. So let's take a look in here. It's $3.99, so it could be 2022. Sometimes they put an information comment. There it is. Oh, it's so small. Oh, time for the magnifying glass. One of my favorite things that I've purchased. 2025. So it is a super modern comic book. And there you go. And it's the second variant. So that was a real cool thing, Iron Man. Here's one called New Think, and inside of this, everybody on every panel has a cell phone in their hand. And there's Adam and Eve. It's a sci-fi kind of Big Brother. Let me show you. I have an interior page marked. Right there. Let me show you another one. Every panel, people are just absorbed by their phones. But what's interesting, there's an ad for another comic book called ETER. And the doctor's asking the alien, what seems to be the problem? What brought you in here today? Oh, I got such a migraine. Wonder why. Nothing can give you a migraine better than an axe to the head, right? Okay. Let's see. Have I gone through them all? Yep. I've gone through them all. And please like and subscribe to this video. Leave me a comment. I love reading them and answering them. On April 30th, the Legion of Substitute Comic Book Collectors is going to have another show, and it's just going to be the four of us. Renegade Rants and Casino Comics and Son of Crime and Comics with Stevey D. And we're going to do a trade, so everybody's going to have 4 books, and we're going to hold them up to each other and see if anybody's interested in the group of us for a trade, and see if we can make a trade of some kind, just for fun, because it's fun to trade comic books. And everybody's generous and nice, and the audience will see 16 books at least, unless we decide to sweeten the deal, which is probably, if somebody puts a bigger book up, you got to sweeten the deal. All right, with that, enjoy your comic book pursuits. Take care.